Welcome to entertainment, everybody. Now, you know, our Wednesdays are always dedicated to the ladies in entertainment. And, you know, joining me right now is the boy you got to know hitmaker, Portia Njazi, who's better known as Tia. Now, Tia burst on the music scene in 2003 and has never looked back since then. Now, her music is a fusion of the ever-popular R&B, pop, dance, you know, if you like those genres, sounds, and a definite African flavor. I love that African aspect about your music. Tia, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
You look great. I love green. Green always brings life.
Really?
Yeah. It's part of my favorite colors, but my best one is yellow.
Yellow.
The sun, yes.
Okay, my favorite color is red.
Is red.
Red looks good on me.
But you look good in green as well.
Thank you so much.
Now, Tia, you made this hit song, Boy You Got to Know, and then you kind of went silent for a little bit. What were you doing in that space?
It's a long story. I mean, when I was done with Boy You Got to Know, I went to university straight after. And then after that, I was concentrating on my foundation, and I did a bit of like singles that I was releasing, which were being played in South Africa and on local radio as well. So okay, I've been around.
You've been around still, but you just weren't in Zimbabwe. You were just mainly concentrating.
Yes.
And when you were in university, I understand you studied criminology.
Criminology and media studies and communication. So it was like a double degree.
Yeah. Wow, that is a lot of pressure. How did you manage that, as well as doing your music and the singles that you were kind of releasing as well?
During that time is when I sort of like took a break from music. So I was concentrating on the study. So it wasn't as difficult. And you know, when you're young, your brain is very active. You're able to do like a lot of things. So I think that helped me to just sail through.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. And you know, doing your degree, a double degree, how has that shaped you? And how has the criminology side helped who you are today?
I think education is really important because it is the basis and foundation of a healthy and good life. I know a lot of people would like to say, well, such and such a person has been able to achieve this without education, but people misunderstand that with education, you're learning interaction in school, you're learning how to, you know, do the basic things that you need in life, how to communicate, how to understand concepts and all of that there. So I think that the challenges, the pressures, the deadlines that come with all of that just helps you to navigate through life in other aspects that you're in. So I think with criminology, it really helped me because it was my passion to learn about, you know, crime and understand why there's like lots of crime going on, and be able to share the knowledge that I'd learned from school with other private sectors that needed my input on that.
That's fantastic. Yes. And you know, speaking on that education tip, you have a foundation as well. Because I mean, when you look at your bio, you're surrounded by young kids and things. So it looks like that's a little bit of a passion for you. And also, speaking on your criminology degree, you're also an activist for gender-based violence.
Yes.
Tell us more about these two.
I love education, as I mentioned earlier on, and I work with children. I believe that every child has a right to education. I mean, it keeps them away from trouble as well, helps them to know how to handle people, how to deal with other people, and be compassionate, understanding, you know, when they are in the school environment, and be able to also help them in the future in other areas that need education. And in terms of gender-based violence, I think every woman has the right to be who they want to be without feeling like if I behave a certain way, then a man is not going to be approving or accepting of it. So I'm totally against that.
Yeah,
yes.
So that's very good. And, you know, on obviously the front of being a woman in this industry, I mean, you're fighting for education, you're fighting for women's rights and things like that. What challenges have you faced penetrating into the kind of area that you are in musically and also on the business front as well? What challenges have you faced as a woman?
Fortunately for me, it hasn't been many challenges because I've had a strong foundation, which is my dad. He's very passionate about music, so he's helped to push my brand. And being a man in the industry sort of like protects me from a lot of things that would try to come and distract me. So he was in the forefront of all the bashing and everything. So I've been lucky
been protected,
yeah. But another area that I would just like to point out is that females are not really celebrated in the music industry. We don't get much airplay. I think it's easier for guys to get in the music industry because there's so much support within the guys. You know, they refer each other, they connect each other, and they have the ability to network and platform more than a woman would be able to. So I think those are the challenges that a female artist would likely face in the industry.
And you, just real quickly, what advice would you give that woman who is trying to get on that platform?
I think you have to be strong. You have to continue believing in what you believe in, and don't be discouraged by some of the challenges that you face. And you must know that what you take to get to the top might not necessarily keep you there. So don't feel pressured to do certain things that may be unorthodox for you to be able to attain those things. So
that's fantastic. And your next projects, anything to look forward to?
Definitely. I'm in studio, I'm working on stuff, and I have released a music video a few months ago, which you will be able to find on YouTube. So my YouTube link and my IG link, Twitter, Facebook, everything is at Miss Tia Official. So connect with me. You'll be able to get like updates of what's going on in my life, in my music life. So I'm recording, and I've released a single called I Believe.
I Believe.
Yes.
There you have it, everybody. I Believe is hitting the social media platforms, and that's at Miss Tia Official.
Yes.
At Miss Tia Official. Tia, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you
this
for
morning
having
on
me.
Morning Rush. Really looking forward to more stuff from you.
Thank you so much.